In the Hindu parlance, all creation began out of a consciousness force, Brahman, first through sound, which evolved into ether vibrations, then stronger energy into air, fire, water, and finally earth. The earth, containing all of these, gave rise to everything else, both living and so-called non-living. Hence Mother Earth, the Divine Mother, worshipped in India according to the energy she possesses.
Since times immemorial, in our Hindu way of life, we have been adoring and worshipping the Divine Mother in the form of Mother Nature. Navaratri, the worship of 9 nights of the Divine Mother, is symbolically representing the ascendance of the soul from mundane level to higher human realm, and from there to the realm of supreme consciousness.
Festivals play a vital role in rekindling or revitalizing the spirituality that lies latent within every one of us. One such festival in the Hindu calendar is the festival of Navaratri, which is indeed of profound religious significance and also a celebration of grandeur.
From out of consciousness, there emerges 3 forms of energy. In Sanskrit, it is called Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti.
The active destructive power is associated with nature and is therefore green in color. Red is the nurturing aspect associated with passion and opulence, and the color white stands for purity, the sattvic quality that ultimately leads to God realization.
Durga, Kriya Shakti, the power of action. Lakshmi, Ichcha Shakti, the power of desire. And Saraswati, Jnana Shakti, the power of knowledge. All 3 energies have their immeasurable and abundant strength in Atma Shakti, which is the power of Brahman, the power of the unmanifest God.
Navaratri is the greatest Hindu festival in which God is adored as Mother. Nava means 9 and Ratri nights, hence the observance of the festival over 9 nights. The objective of this festival is to propitiate the goddess, symbolizing every possible kind of energy in the universe, with a way to obtain perpetual happiness and prosperity.
Man has emerged out of animal. While emerging out of animal kingdom, we have brought all these qualities with us. These are to be destroyed if we have to rise in a higher human realm. And therefore, the first 3 days of Navaratri, we offer worship to the Divine Mother as Mahakali, and she destroys all these base animal tendencies.
We should attempt to burn away these negative vibrations that lie latent within the human mind. Qualities like envy, temper, jealousy, pride, lust, greed, temptation, anger. These are all negative qualities which one must try and control. You will notice that Durga is riding majestically on a lion. It tells us further that we should try and harness and control the animalistic tendencies that lie latent within each and every one of us.
it is symbolic of destroying your negative qualities. And the way you do that, you've got to first have the effort. Now, where does that effort come from? It comes from Durga, which is Kriya Shakti. Kriya Shakti refers to the power of action. We act in order to purify the mind and body. So we engage in fasting, in appropriate sort of diet and exercise, and we engage in dance and song. All that is part of the cleansing process.
Satsang, or group devotional singing, helps one move away from things worldly and focus on the divine. After the first 3 days of concentrated cleansing comes the next 3 days of contemplation.
Once the channels are cleared, the energy inside of us is waiting to animate every aspect of our human awareness. And that's where Lakshmi, or Ichcha Shakti, that's the power of desire and intention. So where we intend and desire what we want, if we desire grace of God, we have to intend it first.
In the customary style of India, homes are cleansed and a welcoming rangoli, or decorative designer entrance, is prepared for the divine presence of Mother Lakshmi during the next 3 nights.
Om Anugrahapadaye Namaha, Om The Sadhana Bhumye Namaha, Om Himalaya Kiritinye Namaha.
When we look at that divine Mother Lakshmi, so resplendent in a red sari, Goddess Lakshmi is a symbol of prosperity. She is a symbol of well-being within the home and a symbol of happiness.
From the stage of contemplative adoration comes the last 3 days of meditation on the ultimate reality through the grace of the goddess of knowledge, Mother Saraswati.
Saraswati, we can find in our Hindu mythology, she has got the veena in her hand that represents the sound vibration. She holds the japa mala in her hand. Mala always represents meditation, yoga, meditation, etc. So man from the human realm, if he has to rise to the higher divine realm, he has to practice sadhanas, concentration of mind.
It makes it much easier then during the time when the mind is restfully alert and waiting to experience transcendence, that we can receive the wealth of all kinds that Shakti has to offer us.
This Navaratri, the 10 days celebration, is symbolically represents the emergence of man from the animal realm to the human realm, and from there to the divine realm, and his ultimate victory over the forces of nature. He reaches that state and he becomes one with the Brahman. So this is the message of Navaratri.
Woven into the history of the mystical, magical, majestic Mysore is the story of its guardian goddess, worshipped in the temple atop the Chamundi hill that stands guard over the city and its palace. During Navaratri here, it is this form of the Divine Mother that is adored and propitiated.
Navaratri has been one of the biggest celebrations right from the days of the Vijayanagar Empire. Today we have in our Mysore palace, we have a grand celebration, and especially in the temples, Chamundeshwari temple, it is the temple of the Divine Mother. In these two places also, Navaratri is celebrated on a very grand scale.
It is said that a long time ago, the entire land below was plagued by a demon called Mahisha. As he could not be slain by any man, it was goddess Durga who came to earth and destroyed him on this very hill. The city was called Mahishuru back then and later came to be known as Mysore.
In our Hindu symbolism, Mahisha Asura. Mahisha means anything that is lethargic. Mahisha always is indicating the buffalo. The quality of the buffalo is lethargy, loathness, inertness. So that Mahisha that is within us, that is to be destroyed. That is the reason for all our animal tendencies. So destroying the animal tendencies in us by worshipping the Mahashakti, we rise to a higher human realm.
Traditionally, Navaratri is acted out by the devotees in the form of a range of activities. The activities of devotional dance and song, etc., merely prepares one to receive this wealth of knowledge so that we can have a sense of liberation in our day-to-day existence, free from fear, free from hopelessness, free from anxieties, free from the negative sort of toxic effects of the mind, so that we can be full human beings, we can live out the full human existence and experience human excellence and share this with the rest of humanity.
Mahatma Gandhi said that India lives in her villages and the culture of Navaratri in rural India remains undiluted by our changing times. Whether it is their daily mode of transport, new farming equipment, or the humble tools of the land, the blessings of the Divine Mother is sought during this auspicious time.
A farmer would praise Mother Lakshmi for abundance and growth. So will a worker who will pray for prosperity and happiness in the workplace. The Mother Shakti has the power to control all aspects of life if devotion is shown unto her during the 9 days of Navaratri.
All the individualized village rituals differ from village to village, community to community, depending on how they've interpreted the process. The broader understanding of Navaratri is universal in every aspect of the world.
In this world we live in, material possessions are needed in order to survive. Hence we pray to Mother Lakshmi for the basic necessities to take us through life. It is up to the spiritual aspirant, though, to allow the material aspects of life not to override them and shouldn't let it be the be-all and end-all in life.
Life for the Mysorean.